Alright, so when I introduce logarithms in class, we start with the definition. Y equals a log base A of x if and only if x equals a raised to the power of y. First thing I like to do is explain the logical interpretation of if and only if. So if and only if, we can also write that as an arrow. In other words, a double arrow. It goes this way and it goes this way. So let's consider an if statement, which only goes one way. If you're born in Hawaii, then you're born in the United States. That's absolutely true. But what about if I come back? If you're born in the United States, does that mean you're born in Hawaii? Of course not. You could be born in a whole bunch of different states. If and only if works if then only works in one direction. If and only if is saying these two things are really the same thing. So let's say a good example is Fahrenheit versus Celsius. The temperature is 32 degrees Fahrenheit if and only if the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. That's true because they're really the same thing. 0 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Fahrenheit is the freezing point of water. So that's the first thing I do, is explain the logical interpretation of that. Second thing is, and when we call this a common logarithm, base 10. Why is it common? It's because this is what we used all along up until recently, now that we have calculators and everything else. But this is a common logarithm, the base 10. Why is it so common? It's because that's the number system we've worked with ever since we can remember doing math and before kindergarten. Why is it base 10? A lot of us forgot, and students certainly forget. Base 10, that is the number system we worked with, because any number you write down, decimal or not, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a combination of the 10 digits 0 through 9. That's why it's called base 10, and that's why this is our common logarithm. That's why it's called that.